The Galactic Alliance had ruled the galaxy for thousands of years, uniting countless planets under its banner. Its members were powerful, with advanced technology and fleets that could wipe out entire civilizations. When they discovered Earth, a small blue planet on the edge of the Milky Way, they saw an opportunity. The humans seemed primitive, strong in spirit, but no match for the Alliance's might. The decision to invade was made quickly. Earth's natural resources were abundant, and its location was strategic. The Alliance assumed the humans would surrender without much resistance. But every time they sent a message demanding Earth's submission, the humans replied with a strange warning: "Don't make us mad." At first, the Alliance laughed. The idea of such a small, isolated species threatening the most powerful coalition in the galaxy was absurd. They launched their invasion with confidence, deploying fleets to surround Earth and disable its defenses. Cities were bombed, resources were stolen, and millions of humans were captured to work as slaves. Yet, even in chains, the humans kept saying, "Don't make us mad." One Alliance general, Kaltor, began to grow uneasy. Something about the humans' calm warning unsettled him. He studied their history and discovered a dark truth. Unlike most species in the galaxy, humans had a unique trait: they thrived in conflict. Wars on Earth had pushed their technology and ingenuity to new heights. They had survived plagues, natural disasters, and even nuclear wars. They had always found a way to rise stronger. Kaltor tried to warn the Alliance Council, but his concerns were dismissed. The Council believed humans were a broken species, unable to fight back. Their confidence blinded them to the storm brewing beneath the surface. Months passed, and the Alliance tightened its grip on Earth. But then, something changed. Alliance fleets began disappearing in remote areas of the solar system. Supply chains were cut, and bases were destroyed with precision strikes. At first, the Alliance thought it was the work of rebels. But soon, they realized it was something much worse. Humanity had been preparing. For decades, secret projects had been underway, hidden deep beneath the oceans and within Earth's mountains. These projects weren't just defenses, they were weapons of mass destruction, designed to unleash the full fury of humanity if ever provoked. The centerpiece of their plan was Project Wrath, an AI system designed to control Earth's defense systems and command its hidden fleet. Wrath wasn't just a machine, it was a manifestation of humanity's anger, programmed to protect its creators at all costs. When Wrath was activated, the galaxy trembled. Earth's hidden fleets, equipped with cloaking technology, emerged from secret bases on the Moon and Mars. They attacked the Alliance's ships with a ferocity that stunned even the most experienced commanders. Wrath coordinated every move, predicting enemy strategies and countering them with ruthless efficiency. The Alliance's fleet, once thought invincible, was no match for humanity's combined strength and determination. Their advanced technology was turned against them as human engineers hacked into their systems, disabling their shields and weapons. Entire planets under the Alliance's control began to rebel, inspired by humanity's defiance. In a desperate attempt to regain control, the Alliance sent a massive fleet to Earth. It was the largest force ever assembled, meant to crush humanity once and for all. But when they arrived, they found Earth surrounded by an impenetrable energy shield, powered by a combination of human ingenuity and Wrath's advanced algorithms. Wrath had one final message for the Alliance: you were warned. The battle that followed was swift and brutal. The Alliance's fleet was annihilated within hours. Wrath used Earth's gravitational weapons to destroy their capital ships, while human pilots outmaneuvered their enemies in smaller, faster vessels. The few survivors fled, spreading tales of Earth's terrifying power. The Galactic Alliance, once the most feared force in the galaxy, was now in ruins. Its member species turned against each other, seeking to distance themselves from the disaster. Meanwhile, humanity emerged stronger than ever. They had proven that they were not to be underestimated, and their place in the galaxy was secure. In the end, the Alliance realized too late what humanity had meant all along. "Don't make us mad" wasn't just a warning, it was a promise. The Galactic Council was the most powerful organization in the universe, made up of ancient and advanced alien civilizations. They controlled technology, resources, and countless planets. When humanity joined the council, they were welcomed as newcomers, valuable for their creativity and problem-solving skills. Humans were smart, but compared to other species, they seemed weak. The council quickly realized how useful humans could be. Their knack for innovation helped the council build faster ships and more efficient weapons. But as the years passed, the council's true nature began to show. They weren't interested in equality or peace. They only cared about maintaining their power. First, the council demanded resources from Earth. Humans gave what they could, hoping to maintain a peaceful relationship. But then, the council wanted more. They ordered humans to create a new weapon, something so powerful it could destroy entire star systems. Earth's leaders hesitated. They warned the council, "Don't make us mad." The council laughed. They thought the warning was a joke. What could humans do against the might of the galaxy's most advanced civilizations? So, they continued to pressure Earth. Reluctantly, humans began working on the weapon. It was called the Singularity Bomb, a device capable of creating an artificial black hole. Years passed and the weapon was finally complete. But instead of showing gratitude, the council decided to test it. They chose a human colony on a distant planet, far from Earth. Without warning, they deployed the bomb, wiping out the colony and all its inhabitants. Millions of innocent lives were lost in an instant. The council expected humans to bow in fear. Instead, they heard one message from Earth: no more warnings. Earth's leaders activated Project Phoenix, a secret plan that had been in development for decades. Humanity knew they might one day face betrayal or invasion, so they had prepared. Hidden across the solar system were powerful warships, advanced cloaking devices, and devastating weapons. The council had underestimated just how much humans could accomplish when their survival was at stake. The first strike came without warning. A massive council fleet, stationed near Jupiter, suddenly vanished. Reports suggested they had been caught in a gravitational trap, a weapon the humans had developed to rip apart enemy ships using the power of nearby planets. The council sent reinforcements, but they too disappeared. Humanity had perfected cloaking technology, making their ships invisible to even the most advanced scanners. One by one, the council's fleets were destroyed. Panic spread across the galaxy as rumors of humanity's retaliation grew. Earth remained silent. There were no negotiations, no declarations of war. The humans were focused on one goal: dismantling the Galactic Council. Meanwhile, Admiral Sarah Grant led the human fleet. She was a brilliant strategist, known for her calm demeanor and sharp mind. Her orders were clear: target the Council's central command and eliminate its leadership. The final battle took place near the galactic core, where the Council's most fortified station was located. The Council believed it was impossible to attack such a well-protected area. But Admiral Grant had a plan. Using stolen Council technology, the human fleet created a wormhole, bypassing the station's defenses. They emerged directly in the heart of the Council's territory, catching their enemies completely off guard. The station's shields fell within minutes, and its defenses crumbled under the relentless assault. Inside the station, the Council leaders panicked. They had always seen humans as tools, not threats. Now, they were face to face with humanity's wrath. One by one, their ships were destroyed, and their armies surrendered. When the dust settled, Earth sent a single message to the galaxy: "We warned you." The Galactic Council was no more. Its former members scattered, their once great empire reduced to ashes. Humanity, once considered the weakest species, had proven their strength. They didn't seek to rule the galaxy, but they made one thing clear: they would never be victims again. The galaxy learned a valuable lesson that day. Humanity's warnings weren't empty words, they were promises. And when pushed too far, humans could achieve the impossible. The Exarchai Empire was the most feared force in the galaxy. For centuries, they had conquered planets, enslaving entire civilizations and taking whatever they wanted. They believed strength was the only language that mattered, and to them, humans were weak and unimportant. When the Exarchai discovered Earth, they saw it as nothing more than another easy target. Humanity's warning, "Don't make us mad," was ignored. The Exarchai launched their invasion, striking Earth with devastating force. Cities were destroyed, and millions of humans were captured to be sold as slaves. Alex Carter, a young engineer from Earth, was among those taken. He found himself on the HFY homeworld, forced to work in their factories. The conditions were brutal. Humans were treated like animals, given barely enough food to survive. But Alex was not broken. Like many humans, he had a fire inside him that grew stronger with each act of cruelty. In secret, Alex began forming a resistance. He used his engineering skills to sabotage HFY machinery, causing accidents that appeared to be malfunctions. Slowly, he gained the trust of other enslaved species. The HFY had oppressed many, and all of them were desperate for freedom. Back on Earth, humanity was not sitting idle. They had lost much, but they were not defeated. For decades, Earth's leaders had prepared for the possibility of an invasion. Hidden beneath the planet's surface were advanced weapons and ships, built in secret to protect humanity in its darkest hour. The HFY thought Earth was powerless, but humanity was simply biding its time, gathering strength for the perfect moment to strike back. Months passed, and the resistance on the HFY homeworld grew. Alex and his allies managed to steal plans for the HFY's most powerful weapon, a supernova cannon capable of destroying entire planets. Using the stolen technology, they began constructing their own weapons in hidden underground factories. Meanwhile, Earth's hidden fleet was ready. Led by General Lynn Torres, the fleet launched a surprise attack on the HFY forces stationed near Mars. The HFY were caught off guard. Human ships, equipped with cloaking devices and advanced plasma cannons, tore through the alien fleet. News of the human counterattack spread quickly, reaching the HFY homeworld. Their leaders dismissed it as a minor rebellion, but Alex knew better. He sent a secret message to Earth, coordinating with General Torres. The time for humanity's full retaliation had come. The final phase of the plan was bold and dangerous. Earth's fleet used wormhole technology to jump directly into the HFY homeworld's orbit. The sight of the human ships in their skies sent shockwaves through the Empire. For the first time in centuries, the HFY felt fear. On the ground, Alex and the Resistance launched their attack. Explosions ripped through the HFY's capital city as enslaved species rose up against their oppressors. The HFY military tried to fight back, but they were overwhelmed. Humans and their allies fought with a determination the HFY had never seen before. Above the planet, Earth's fleet engaged the HFY's armada. The battle was fierce, but humanity's strategy and innovation gave them the upper hand. HFY ships fell one by one, their technology no match for Earth's adaptive tactics. As the HFY's defenses crumbled, their leaders finally realized their mistake. They had underestimated humanity's will to survive and their capacity for resistance. What they thought was a weak species had become their greatest threat. By the end of the day, the HFY empire was in ruins. Their fleets were destroyed, their leaders captured, and their enslaved worlds freed. Humanity had not only defended itself, but had also brought justice to those who had suffered under the HFY's rule. Earth sent a single message to the rest of the galaxy: this is what happens when you make us mad. The galaxy would never forget the day humanity fought back. It was the day the HFY learned the true strength of the human spirit. It was the day they regretted everything. The Dralvan Empire was known for its cruelty. It ruled with an iron fist, conquering worlds and crushing anyone who dared to resist. The galaxy lived in fear of them, and when their attention turned to Earth, many believed humanity's end was near. First, the Dralvans tried diplomacy. They sent emissaries demanding Earth's surrender, promising to protect humans in exchange for total control of their resources. Earth's leaders, however, refused to give in. Instead, they sent back a simple message: don't make us mad. The Dralvans laughed at the response. Humans, to them, were insignificant, a young species with no real power. Angered by the refusal, the Dralvans decided to attack. They launched a massive fleet toward Earth, expecting a quick and easy victory. When the fleet arrived, Earth appeared defenseless. Its skies were clear, with no signs of advanced weaponry or spacefaring ships. The Dralvans broadcast a final demand for surrender. Frustrated, the Dralvans began their assault, targeting major cities with precision strikes. But as the first wave of attacks hit, something strange happened. The Dralvan ships began to malfunction. Weapons systems failed, engines stopped working, and their communications went silent. One by one, the mighty warships of the Dralvan fleet drifted helplessly in space. Unbeknownst to the Dralvans, humanity had been preparing for this moment for generations. Beneath the surface of the planet, Earth had built a network of advanced defense systems. These weren't ordinary weapons, they were tools of silent warfare, designed to disable and dismantle enemy forces without a single shot being fired. The heart of this defense system was Aegis, a powerful AI created to protect humanity at all costs. Aegis had been quietly monitoring the Dralvan fleet from the moment it entered the solar system. Using advanced hacking algorithms and electromagnetic pulses, it had rendered the enemy fleet useless in minutes. The Dralvans, confused and vulnerable, tried to regroup. But then Earth's counterattack began. Hidden human warships emerged from cloaked positions on the Moon and Mars. These ships, smaller but far more advanced than the Dralvan vessels, swarmed the disabled fleet. Using precision strikes, they dismantled what little remained of the Dralvan's defenses. On the surface of Earth, humanity remained calm. People continued their daily lives, trusting in the silent fury of their planet's defenses. They knew their leaders had prepared for this day, and they knew what humanity was capable of when pushed too far. The Dralvan commanders, desperate to salvage the situation, sent a message to Earth, begging for negotiations. But Earth remained silent. The humans had already warned them, and now they were showing the galaxy why no one should make them mad. As the battle raged on, Aegis continued its work. It hacked into the Dralvan Empire's central communication network, spreading chaos across their entire territory. Military bases lost contact with their fleets, supply lines were disrupted, and rebellions began to spark on occupied worlds. By the time the Dralvan fleet's reinforcements arrived, it was too late. Earth's ships had already secured the solar system, and Aegis had turned the reinforcements' own systems against them. The Second Fleet suffered the same fate as the First, left powerless in the face of humanity's silent fury. The galaxy watched in shock as the once unstoppable Dralvan Empire crumbled. Species that had lived in fear of the Dralvans for centuries began to rise up, inspired by humanity's defiance. Earth had shown them that even the most terrifying enemy could be defeated with the right preparation and determination. In the end, the Dralvan leaders had no choice but to surrender. They sent their highest-ranking officials to Earth, hoping to negotiate terms of peace. When they arrived, they were greeted not with hostility, but with calm and quiet resolve. Earth's leaders issued a single statement: "We warned you." The Dralvans left in shame, their empire broken. From that day on, humanity was no longer seen as a weak or insignificant species. They were respected, feared, and admired for their strength and ingenuity. The galaxy learned an important lesson: humanity didn't need loud threats or flashy displays of power. Their strength lay in their ability to prepare, adapt, and strike with precision. And when humans said, "Don't make us mad," they meant it.